Most men don't wear their emotions on their sleeves, but actions speak louder than words. In this video, we'll talk about 12 silent but undeniable clues that he's emotionally attached to you even if he won't say it outright. By the end, you'll know whether he truly cares or if you've been second-guessing for no reason. Welcome to a new video from the Psychology Simplified YouTube channel. If you are new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos and comment down below. I subscribed and let us welcome you. So let's start. Number 1. He prioritizes your happiness above his convenience. When a man is emotionally attached, he starts to prioritize you in ways that go beyond what's easy or comfortable for him. He's not just doing things for you because it's convenient. He's going out of his way to make your life easier, even if it costs him time, effort, or resources. For example, he might rearrange his schedule just to be with you when you need him. Does he show up when it matters, even when it's inconvenient? That's emotional attachment. Science backs this up too. Studies on altruistic behavior show that people are more likely to make sacrifices for those they feel a deep emotional connection to. It's a primal part of human bonding. When we care, we protect. When we're attached, we invest. This means that if he's consistently stepping out of his comfort zone for your sake, you're far more than just a fleeting interest. But here's the brutal truth. If he's not doing this, he might not be as invested as you think. Don't fall into the trap of making excuses for someone who isn't showing up. If you're constantly the one making sacrifices, it's time to reconsider whether the relationship is as mutual as it should be. Number 2. He remembers the details that matter to you. If he recalls the tiny, seemingly insignificant details about you, it's not just a coincidence. Men who are emotionally attached pay attention. They'll remember your favorite coffee order, the name of your childhood dog, or the way your face lights up when you talk about your favorite hobby. Why? Because when someone matters to us, their world matters to us too. Psychologist John Gottman's research on relationships reveals that successful couples have a habit called turning toward. They notice and respond to the small things. If he's listening when you talk and storing those details in his memory bank, he's emotionally investing in you. Think about it. Does he remember what you said last week about your upcoming work project, or does he space out and need constant reminders? The way he remembers shows where you stand in his priorities. But again, tough truth time. If he's forgetting everything you've ever shared or not making an effort to tune in, you're not a priority. Emotional attachment isn't just about grand gestures, it's in the details. Don't settle for someone who can't even remember the basics about you. Number 3. He seeks your input and values your opinion. An emotionally attached man doesn't just tolerate your opinions, he actively seeks them out. He'll ask for your perspective on big decisions, from his career choices to family matters. Why? Because your opinion carries weight in his life. You're not just someone he spends time with. You're someone he trusts and respects. This behavior stems from a psychological principle known as interdependence theory, which states that in strong relationships, both partners rely on each other for emotional support and decision-making. When he values your input, he's signaling that he sees you as an integral part of his life, not just an accessory. But here's where things get uncomfortable. If he's making all his decisions without consulting you, or worse, dismissing your opinions altogether, he's not emotionally attached. Love isn't just about being physically present. It's about sharing a life together, and that includes mutual respect and collaboration. Number 4. He's vulnerable around you. Men aren't always taught to express their emotions openly. Society often tells them to man up and suppress their feelings. So when a man lets his guard down and shows his vulnerable side, it's a massive indicator of emotional attachment. This might look like him sharing his fears, past traumas, or insecurities with you, things he wouldn't dare show to just anyone. Research from Dr. Brené Brown highlights that vulnerability is the foundation of intimacy. When someone allows themselves to be seen, flaws, fears, and all, it's because they trust the other person deeply. If he's opening up to you in ways he doesn't with others, it's a clear sign that you're not just a fling, you're someone he feels safe with. On the flip side, if he's emotionally distant or avoids serious conversations, it could mean he's not ready for that level of connection. Don't push or force it. Vulnerability has to come naturally. But if he's unwilling to ever share, he's probably not emotionally invested. Number 5. He goes out of his way to make you feel special. Small acts of kindness aren't just romantic gestures. They're signs of emotional attachment. When a man is emotionally invested, he'll find ways to make you feel unique and appreciated. It's not just about buying gifts or planning dates. It's about thoughtful actions that show he's thinking of you even when you're not around. For example, he might surprise you with your favorite snack after a rough day, or leave a sweet note for you to find. These gestures aren't about impressing you. They're about showing you that you matter. Research in positive psychology shows that gratitude and acts of kindness are key components of strong emotional bonds. If he's not doing any of this, take note. A man who never goes out of his way for you isn't attached. He's just coasting. Relationships thrive on effort, and if he's not putting any in, it's a sign that his emotional investment might not be as deep as you'd like to believe. Number 6. He introduces you to his inner circle. Being welcomed into his inner circle, friends, family, or even co-workers, is a massive sign of emotional attachment. Men don't casually bring just anyone into their private lives. When he introduces you to the people closest to him, he's signaling that he sees you as a long-term part of his life. Social psychology research shows that people are more likely to integrate someone into their social network when they feel a strong emotional connection. It's a form of validation. He's essentially saying, "This person matters to me, and I want them to be part of my world." If he's keeping you at arm's length and avoiding introductions, don't ignore that red flag. Emotional attachment isn't just about one-on-one time. It's about building a shared life. If you're not part of his world, you're probably not in his heart. Number 7. He makes future plans with you. When a man is emotionally attached, he doesn't just live in the moment. He'll start making plans that include you, whether it's a vacation 6 months from now or a casual "when we're older" comment. These plans might seem small, but they're powerful indicators that he's picturing a future with you in it. Relationship experts often emphasize the importance of future orientation in strong partnerships. When he's talking about the future, he's not just thinking about his goals, he's thinking about how you fit into them. This is emotional attachment in action. However, if he avoids conversations about the future or gets uncomfortable when you bring it up, that's a sign he might not be as emotionally invested. A man who's serious about you will see you in his future. A man who isn't, won't. Number 8. He prioritizes resolution over winning in conflict. Arguments and disagreements are inevitable in any relationship, but how he handles them can reveal the depth of his emotional attachment. When a man is truly attached, he'll prioritize resolution over winning. He'll actively seek to understand your perspective and find a solution, valuing your connection more than his ego. Conflict resolution expert Dr. John Gottman describes this behavior as turning toward instead of turning away during conflicts. This means he values the relationship more than his pride, and he's willing to compromise or apologize to maintain the connection. On the flip side, if he constantly dismisses your concerns or makes every disagreement about winning, it's a red flag. Emotional attachment thrives on mutual respect, even in the heat of an argument. Number 9. He defends you in your absence. What he says about you when you're not around speaks volumes about his emotional connection. An emotionally attached man won't tolerate disrespect toward you, whether it's from friends, family, or co-workers. He'll stand up for you and ensure others respect you as much as he does. Psychologically, this behavior stems from a concept called partner advocacy, where individuals in committed relationships feel a responsibility to protect their partner's reputation and well-being. If he's defending you or speaking highly of you when you're not present, it's a strong indication that he's deeply attached to you. If, however, he allows others to disrespect you or doesn't care enough to stand up for you, it's a sign that his emotional investment might be lacking. A man who's truly attached will always have your back, even when you're not there to witness it. Number 10. He shows genuine joy in your success. Jealousy and resentment have no place in an emotionally attached relationship. A man who's truly connected to you will celebrate your wins as if they were his own. Whether it's a promotion, a personal achievement, or even a small milestone, he'll be genuinely happy for you without any hidden bitterness. This behavior aligns with the psychological concept of empathic joy, where people feel happiness through the success and joy of those they care about. If he's cheering you on and showing pride in your accomplishments, it's a clear sign that he's emotionally invested in your happiness. But if he downplays your achievements or reacts with indifference, it's a red flag. Emotional attachment is about lifting each other up, not tearing each other down. Number 11. He consistently shows up when it matters. Words are easy, but actions reveal the truth. An emotionally attached man will consistently show up when it counts, whether it's a major event in your life or simply being there when you need support. This reliability is a hallmark of someone who truly cares. Research on attachment theory suggests that emotional security in relationships is built on consistent and reliable behavior. If he's there for you during tough times or shows up to support your endeavors, it's because he values your relationship and wants to be a stable presence in your life. However, if he's flaky, makes excuses, or only shows up when it's convenient for him, it's a sign that his emotional attachment may not be as deep as you'd hope. Consistency is key in any meaningful relationship. Number 12. He wants to grow with you. Perhaps the most profound sign of emotional attachment is his desire to grow with you, both as individuals and as a couple. He's not just content with where things are. He wants to build a future, face challenges together, and evolve alongside you. This growth mindset reflects a deep commitment to the relationship. It's about shared goals, mutual support, and a willingness to adapt and improve for the sake of the partnership. When a man is emotionally attached, he sees the relationship as a journey, not just a destination. If he's stagnant, uninterested in personal or relational growth, or avoids discussing long-term aspirations, it's worth questioning his level of investment. True emotional attachment is rooted in the desire to build something meaningful together. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.